Here to react is Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. Congressman, thanks for joining us. That seems like kind of a simple question from your colleague up there on the Hill. I mean, were FBI assets or agents involved or not? I mean, if it's the biggest threat to America since 9/11, and Pearl Harbor, kind of an important question to answer.
It's a very important question to answer. Obviously, Merrick Garland doesn't want to answer that question. And in the House, Nancy Pelosi has blocked the questions that make sense, like, did you have embedded FBI assets? Like, what happened to the intel report that FBI sent to the Capitol Police, I believe it was 3 or 4 days before January 6th? And the biggest question of all, what happened to the National Guard troops that Donald Trump authorized on January 4th? How come they were not at the Capitol or even close by on January 6th?
I mean, Congressman, these seem like basic security questions. I'll throw another one at you. I know a lot of people are asking. I mean, we've locked up the FBI, hundreds of people who were involved, pictures. If you had a selfie anywhere near the Capitol, you could have been a suspect. But don't you find it odd we still can't seem to locate this bomber, the RNC, DNC bomber? I mean, we have the most sophisticated law enforcement tools in the world. Nobody seems to know who this person is.
No, I agree. And that's why there were so many questions coming out of January 6th. Listen, Dan, I'm on the Oversight Committee. We had 2 hearings on this back in May and June of last year. At the end of the second hearing, when Republicans started really digging in to a lot of these key questions that you're bringing up and so many others, that's when Nancy Pelosi shut it down. That's when she wanted to have this independent commission, and then she wanted to play with the independent commission. That got shut down. Then she created her Politburo, which everybody got to see last night on the national news networks.
And Congressman, last question, I have about a minute left, but they keep screwing up the narrative. I watched some of it this past week, and I noticed first they said that it was a planned insurrection, and then they said, no, Trump incited it. So, Congressman, what is it? Was it planned or did Trump incite it? They can't seem to keep their story straight.
They can't keep their story straight because they're trying to create a narrative where none exists. Listen, the violence and the riots at the Capitol were real. I was there. It was shameful for the country. People must be held accountable. But this political conspiracy that Donald Trump wanted an insurrection, that is insane. That's insanity. But then you're also talking to a same political party who wanted everybody to believe Russia collusion, and we found out that the only collusion was from the DNC and Hillary Clinton.
That's a good point. My expectations are low, too. Congressman, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.